Camera.
We're starting out. Hey, welcome back to another episode of The Art of Deception.
Oh my god!
Hey. Oh my god!
Wow,
Yeah,
hey.
glad to be here, everybody.
Yeah, finally.
Wow.
First take.
Yeah, this isn't the second take. I totally remembered to press record. I'm not doing another recap. That took so long.
Let's go right into the monologue.
Basically, shit happens. Cool, we're done.
Jennifer met with her brother William. He played the harmonica. You guys laugh because you're jerks. We went to go meet with Nolan and Eva. Everything's fine there. And you got to look into some clues at the city archive. You got some stuff happening on the car ride. And then you went back to the museum and you found one of the Chelan dragons slaying dead. And so now we're going to transition into... Oh, there you go. That was literally Cliff Notes. And now, Wilford, treble. Time for your opening monologue. Take it away.
This latest job has been anything but run-of-the-mill. Meeting at the diner with Eva and Nolan, we found that they were looking to acquire ancient documents related to the city's history and folklore that could presumably control time within the city. For the city's sake, I hope this is one legend that doesn't have a grain of truth to it. We left the diner in Aura's van and found that we were being followed. I'm a little fuzzy on the details, but the van ride felt longer than it should. I wonder what trouble we were pulled from at the last minute to evade our pursuers. When we arrived at my museum, the Chelan were gathered around something. To my horror, they surrounded the dead body of Caesar, whose Chelan blood had long since congealed on the floor around him. Who did this and how? I need to find answers, but the question I fear to answer is why. Was it to send a message, or is something more nefarious at work here?
Amazing. And you also will get, you can add a juice to your character sheet. You get a +1 to, any of your next rolls. So currently it's midday in the Old Quarter, and we find ourselves inside the struggling museum of one Wilford Treble. The doors are quiet today, the usual murmur of visitors absent. You see, this is not a scene that you all are a part of. Suddenly, a figure enters through the back, shrouded in some type of mystical energy, and their movements unnatural as if not entirely of this world. They walk with purpose to the main room, surrounded by the fluttering Chelan dragons. With a chilling calmness, they raise their arms and they pull a cryptic paper from their pocket. And as they start to recite some type of ancient words, time seems to freeze around them. The Chelan dragons stop mid-air, and you see that the world is holding its breath. And the figure reaches for one Chelan, producing a glowing dagger. And with a swift motion, stabs Caesar, the Chelan. I didn't mean to laugh at that. I just thought of something else in my head. It's not funny. This is serious.
Sure. Was it being ghosts? Was it just totally stabbed Caesar?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's what popped into my head. But silence follows the act, the deed done. And that's where you find ourselves now. Standing over the dead body of Caesar, the Chelan.
Wilford will take off his suit jacket and kind of begin to wrap Caesar in it, kind of in a little bundle. As he kind of looks around the room. Is someone here?
No answer.
I look around trying to see if there's anyone or anything different, anything hidden, any person cloaked in shadows or anything like that.
Nothing that you can see from the visible eye.
I didn't see this coming.
There is like a dark energy in the room, though. Cold energy as well.
Am I still unconscious? Because I passed out last session.
You might still be in the car.
I think I'm still unconscious in the car.
Wilford, would you like to look beyond the mist?
Yeah. Yes. I guess I will. I kind of want to look at Caesar and the wound he had.
Yeah.
Does it look like? What does it look like? Is some kind of blade is cut into him, into his scales?
It looks like a blade was able to cut into the body. But if you want to look a bit deeper, you'll have to investigate.
Okay. Wagner, if you'll excuse me, I need to look into some log room.
Of course.
And Wilford will pick up the bundle and kind of bring it over to that metal table where he usually puts artifacts to be examined and kind of roll out his jacket with Caesar on it. And we'll go into the research library to grab a few books to see what could have done this to him, what Qilin are like susceptible to. So get a few.
Okay.
Those. And then I'll. Do I need to list what tags I'm invoking for an investigate check?
Sure. Since it's just you, which ones did you choose?
Museum curator, research library, and then the weakness tag stretched thin.
Okay. Yeah, let's let it roll. Sounds good. Oh. Perfect. So, okay, so the stretch thin, I would say, makes sense, that weakness tag. So you do get one clue, and you're looking around the Qilin specifically, right?
The body.
So what you'll find near, let's see. I will say it's something that you found, like, while you were picking the Qilin up and wrapping it. You found a torn piece of paper kind of tucked under nearby like a display stand. It's crumpled and it looks partially burned. It has faint traces of glyphs that seem to flicker and fade as if kind of like it's like resistant or something. And what you're noticing is that, like, when I say flicker and fade, it's kind of like they're potentially like freezing or slowing down. If like glyphs and like letters could freeze. Seems like if something could be like stuck in time and not sure of like how to, things should flow naturally. When you move your hand, you move your head. This thing looks like it's like stuttering. Something like that. Mm-hmm.
After finding that, I'll bring it to Wagner. I found this near the Qilin. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like some kind of document.
Document. Was it left there?
It was like a torn piece. I don't know if this is part of what Eva and Nolan were talking about in the diner. Because look at these glyphs. They kind of slow and stutter a bit.
I want to look at it and see if my eyes are gonna flash a bit, and I want to, holding that, I want to look a bit into the future and see if there's any information that I can get from this.
Regarding this paper, you want to see if there's anything. It has to be connected to the paper.
Connected to the paper, yes.
Yes.
Maybe like if in the near future we are able to acquire any information about this, I'm just gonna take a couple
Yeah.
of steps into the future and grab that information so I can use it now.
Okay.
And
It
and
could
it's
either
just a
be.
piece
It
of
could either be
the
like a
thing, right?
change. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's just a piece of the thing. It's not the whole thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not the whole paper.
Okay.
So it could either be like a change the game move, where you want some
Yeah.
kind of a benefit for like future reference, or it can be an investigate. You want to learn more about what's happening to it, what's connected to it.
Both options are good, but I think I'm gonna go with change the game
Okay, yeah, let's do
because
it.
it's more my thing. Alrighty. So
By the way, who's in here now? I know Wilford walked in. Wagner's in here.
I think Jennifer
Okay.
would just sort of be standing in the corner. She'd also have taken her jacket off, like to have like picked up Caesar, but obviously Wilfred got there first. But she's just sort of holding it, sort of like a bit uselessly, in both hands, and sort of watching it sort of unfold.
And
Okay.
Vincent would have probably, after seeing Wilford mourn his familiar, Vincent, because he doesn't really have any sense of belonging here, so he's gonna go get some water, get some towels, and something to eat,
Okay.
and go back to the van, get something for Aura.
Okay. Yeah. I will say, Jennifer, real quick, as you take off your jacket, the hairs, you start to get like bumps on your skin. What's it called when you know,
Goosebumps.
goosebumps.
goosebumps? Some people, they're called different things, but yeah, you get goosebumps and the hair
Can't
starts to
stand
stand up. It's really cold in here to you. But yes, well, let's let it roll for. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna approve those.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh,
that's a good
Jesus,
roll,
okay.
my friend.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Okay, so I guess I will create a story tag, and I would like to burn a blah blah blah, give a blah blah blah, give a
Yeah.
status, or prolong the effect. Can I create a story tag and prolong the effect to make it like an ongoing?
Yeah. What's the
Thing?
what's the story tag?
I want to look into the future, and I want to have, if I can have like a, when you only had literally a piece of information, a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look into the future when it finally connects to the rest of the story, and I just want to have like a glimpse of the answer, if that's possible.
So what would
to see like what this is, so I can like know what this thing is.
Yeah. What would you want to name the story tag?
The last piece, or the piece of the puzzle, I guess.
Piece of the puzzle sounds good. And so, you got 4 juice. That's 1 story tag, and you're prolonging it. So now you have 2 more juice that you could still spend. You can also store juice. Like you don't.
Can I store those 2 points?
Yeah, you can. So just
I
add
will
those to
do
your
that.
characters.
Okay. Awesome. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
For now. Juice. Okay. Just keep like unnamed juice, or.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it could just be connected to the paper. Whatever. Name it whatever you need to, just to remind yourself it's connected to that torn piece of paper.
Here we go.
And as you get that, you're like closely examining it as well. You also see something revealed, that the ink used to like inscribe the glyphs is highly unusual. It's kind of phosphorescent, as it like pieces of light from like a nearby window, as it's exposed to it, a specific spectrum of light, a characteristic. This kind of phosphorescent detail, it's specific. It's a characteristic known only to be found in ink stored at the city archive downtown.
I will point that out to Wilford and say, I guess whoever this person or these people are that are connected to our current mission, I think they know we're coming. We should look into this, and I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, I'll ask around and reach out to a few of my contacts.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll need a moment in the archives room. But
Of course.
Thank you, Wagner.
No one could have seen that coming. It's okay.
Yeah.
Wilford, because you work with kind of ancient texts and objects and things like that, you would also notice that it's a very specific type of ink, and you know that it's used. You've heard of it being used in type of rituals that people have used in the past. It's very esoteric.
Okay. Once I'm in my study, I'll pull out my little Rolodex of contacts and kind of flip through those to see a few experts in the occult, as well as my more hidden contacts in the underworld, to see if I can pinpoint what this ritual is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to ask Jennifer to look beyond the mist for me. And so you're going to go to your character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no tags that you choose. I believe it's just adding your mythos. So it's just a +2.
So what do I do?
Go to special moves.
Is it a special move?
It's a
It
special
is. So yeah, there you go. And then you should
Oh,
see.
okay.
There you go. Uh-oh.
And then what? I just execute move.
Yep. And then it'll just roll automatically. Oh, snap. I forgot you only have one mythos. So it only had a +1. Does nobody have any help points on Jennifer?
I do, but no, I don't.
It was for Aura.
It's for Aura, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Jennifer.
that was the roll.
Sorry, Jen.
Whoa.
But you still feel that cold feeling, I'll say for right
She's-
now. But nothing
She's
comes of it.
kind of like sort of in the background. I sort of imagine like whilst they're talking, she's sort of like lifting her hand to sort of see if she can feel where there's a draft sort of coming in, like like I don't know. It feels eerie, but it could be explained away maybe. Like enough, but like she's not like walking lengths, but she's just like it's piqued her interest.
Yeah. It's up to you if you would like to divulge that information to anybody. See if any, but anyway, I'll leave it to you. We're going to transition really quick to Vincent and Aura outside, but at the car.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Everything
good.
good? Okay.
Yeah. You can take some water bottles and get in the back of the van, seeing where she's at, and
Okay.
see if she's kind of go over to her and kind of gently just shake her awake.
can I feel like Aura did wake up in this time that people like took to research and stuff, and by the time you got back, and I feel like she's just sitting on the ground eating a cheeseburger with like sunglasses on.
She still has the cheeseburger.
She's not. I got 2. She's just like eating the cheeseburger like with these sunglasses that came out of nowhere, like these hangover sunglasses. And when you walk in, she just kind of like looks at you and she goes, "Yeah, it's not worth it." And she just takes another bite.
Oh,
Glad to
okay.
see- Glad to see you're awake.
Where are we?
We're back at the museum.
Oh God. Can I just stay here? Can I just lay here for a while? Can you shut the door? The light, the sun. It's so bright.
He'll hop inside and close the door behind him.
Sounds like you have a hangover.
I did just jump back a lot further than I normally have, so
He's gonna go. Yeah, Vincent's gonna go ahead and hand you over the water bottle. You might want to wash down that cheeseburger with this.
She puts her Monster away. No, I'm kidding. She doesn't drink Monster. Her gamer fuel. Yeah, no, she'll
Yeah.
take the water. By the way, I'm sorry for. No, I'm not. I'm sorry for punching you specifically.
Yeah. What was all that about? We kind of lost you there during the chase.
Yeah, you need to be a bit more careful with your powers, especially when you're in my van. I mean, you can kill people all you want, just please don't do it in my van.
Wait, whoa. Slow down. Kill people.
Oh, yes, right. Basically, sorry, it's very loud in here. Basically, your little card trick, you sliced that van in half, and you killed everyone in that van, and people were taking pictures, and you told everyone not to say anything to me, or say anything at all, and I didn't have enough time to jump back, and so then I had to push myself to jump back a couple minutes, which is, honestly, like, going back a couple seconds is a fun little ride, but going back minutes felt like I was turning inside out and then right side in again. Anyways, you didn't kill them, I think. Did you kill them? No, I think I remember you didn't. Anyways, I was a little pissed off.
Well, if that's the case, I think you were completely justified for hitting me. I apologize. I didn't really. I don't really have control over my powers. Things just kind of happen.
Yep. She takes another bite of the cheese. I feel like she's just in this moment, she's so tired. And also I took a crack, which means that or if I took a fade, which means I have 2 more and then I'm a sleeper. So she's just kind of she's exhausted. She's okay, I'm kind of the facade can drop for a second. She doesn't need to be perfect in this moment. She just needs to eat a cheeseburger and chill.
No, but don't push yourself too hard, Aura. I'm sorry about what things I may have done, but we can't be loose on ourselves before the job even started. We kind of need to do good work for us.
Fine. I just fix everyone's problems like usual. Someone has to be perfect in this crew.
What we got?
As you look like a total mess.
She's literally laying on the floor, total mess, and she's talking with her mouth full. I feel like I don't want to make those noises for the audience, but she is definitely talking with food in her mouth. It's just in this one moment, I'm too tired. I cannot be perfect. I can't even that's why when he opened the door, she was like, it's not worth it. I'm not rewinding to fix myself for this. I can't
It's
do
just
it.
Vincent.
Yeah, I imagine she's pretty spent.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you wanted to, Vincent, you wanted to chat about with
Yeah.
Aura?
Well, whenever you're ready, you can come back in the basement. Some new clues came up, and Wilford lost one of his friends. Take your time.
She
Yeah, he's
Not the
that kind of-
groan.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of kind of pat her on the shoulder, said, "Take your time, collect yourself. Here, you can have another bottle of water."
Yeah, she's just like, I'll come in a minute. Just let me.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
rest.
Hop out and
Yeah. Okay. That's an obnoxiously large water bottle.
it's a
That's it.
water. It's a gallon. of
It's a
water.
whole gallon.
Yeah, it's like-
There we
Stay
go.
hydrated.
Who pulls out a
Chilled
whole
water.
gallon?
I do. I gotta stay hydrated.
Okay.
Look at these two. Those
this
two.
is not that big. This is
not-
That's a liter. A liter.
Yeah, these are regular bottles here, okay?
this is
This is like-
normal.
This is 90, almost
Pulls
like,
out
more
a
than
full
96,
gallon. Okay.
96 ounces. Look, I gotta stay hydrated. I'm a big boy. All right.
Okay.
That's very American. That's so American.
We are American.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I said it wrong. We're number one.
My condolences.
Same thing. What's the difference?
Yeah, sorry, synonymous.
Where's
but
the eagle?
we're-
I can hear it.
Oh.
Red, white, and blue.
I want to know: does Wilford have surveillance here at his?
He does. It's very outdated. If anyone said to update it, he'd be like, "No, it's fine. It's old CRTV, black and white."
Okay. Would you see it? But is it active though? Like, is it still?
It's in disrepair. It's active for the most part.
Okay. So it might have caught something, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, your tech person is going through the
Down for the
midlife
count.
crisis. So, yeah, you can probably talk to her about that if
Well,
when
fix
she
yourself
gets
up.
back in.
Clean yourself up.
Yes.
Give me a sec. I'm sorry.
Now that it looks a little bit more busy and there's a few people walking around in here, you see a girl who usually comes in and like helps, like volunteers, like a high school student, Wilford. I mean, you don't see her, but I think Jennifer might hear the knock on the door, and you see like a young girl like poke her head in. See like the curly mop of hair. She says, hello? Is this, are you guys open? Because I tried to come in here before and it was locked, but I thought I saw someone in here.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, sorry. Is there someone else I should be talking to?
No, it's fine. You saw, Mr. Treble. She'll sort of,
Yeah,
like,
is
pull it
Mr.
away.
Is Mr. Treble here? I usually volunteer here a couple hours a week for one of my social studies classes.
Okay, stay there. He'll want to hear this. Mr. Treble.
Yes.
There's someone here. Sorry, what was your name again?
Huh? My name's Jane.
Jane. I'm Jennifer.
Yeah.
There's
Hi.
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 Jane's here. She said she said she saw something. I just thought you might want to,
Oh.
you know.
Yes. Yes. She must be here for the volunteer work. I forgot that was today. Yes, if you could. And Wilford kind of get out there. His eyes are a bit red.
Oh.
Oh well. Good afternoon, Jane. As we spoke
Yeah.
on the phone,
Hi, Mr. T.
our undersea exhibit, we have a little bit of cleanup in that area to do.
Are you okay, Mr. T?
Just allergies.
Oh.
This place is a little more dusty than I would want.
Okay.
I think she might have something to tell you, Mr. Trouble.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. I was just you were closed earlier when I was trying to check in. But then I thought I saw you walking around in the back, and I called out for you, but there was no answer, and so I
In the back.
went. Well, I was looking through the window a little bit, and I thought I saw you or someone walking through the back, and then I just went, and then was that not you earlier?
No, it was me. I'll usually putter around the back. I apologize for not getting the door.
You know, I just went to go get a sandwich down the street, and then now I'm here back.
It's all good. Well, I'll
Yeah.
get you started on cleaning that undersea exhibit, just so patrons can view that. The back room. Okay. But right this way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
And
sure.
Wilford will lead her to the undersea exhibit with a lot of those dead fish.
And Jane,
Hi, Jane.
yeah, nice meeting you. Jen, right? Jennifer, sorry.
Yeah, Jennifer.
Yeah,
Hi,
nice
Jimmy.
meeting you too. What did you say?
The ship has sailed.
She's high school student. You freak.
Oh, she's a high school. Damn it! I thought she was like college. Never mind.
No, she's volunteering. I said high school student.
I didn't hear high school student. I was like, wow, she remembers her. That's so.
Oh god!
All
now we
right.
know that Aura is just going to ship anyone who remembers Jennifer immediately.
Girl with a heartbeat.
I am. Me, Vivian is going to.
Vivian, yeah. And you guys walk back, and she's like, "Mr. T, are you sure you're okay?"
Never been better. It's just sad to see a lot of these fish go bad water filters. You know how it is.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So we'll be draining much of this. I'll go get you some cleaning supplies from the back, but mostly what we'll be doing is just getting the water out, removing any of the dead fish, cleaning out the tanks, that sort of thing. And then once we open our doors, just manning the front desks, letting patrons in. Pretty routine stuff.
Okay.
But
I mean, I saw you earlier. You said it was you. Then I was knocking on the door, and then you weren't answering though.
Yeah. I was probably on the phone or lost in thought.
Okay.
But I'll grab you those supplies, and I'll be back in just a moment. And
Okay.
Wilfred will head to the back to see how this person might have gotten in.
There's
Oh, sorry.
there's nothing that you can see that has been tampered with right now. But what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, probably send out some of the Chilans to kind of scope around the back and maybe the upper floors just to see if there was a window that was broken into or if the door was unlocked.
Okay. So you're sending out the Chilin. They're not really finding anything or directing you towards anything. But yeah, I mean there is other ways to find things here. There are more clues to be had. Yes, I see the hand.
I'm gonna walk in. I want to be in the scene now. I'm here.
Okay.
Or is still wearing the sunglasses. But she's kind of going like this occasionally. But she's a little more put together than when Vincent saw her in the car. She's just
got some food in her, got some water.
Yeah, she's good. Hopefully.
What size was the water that Vincent was handing her? Look at you. It just covers your whole face when you drink it. You look crazy.
What?
You drink it, it's like...
I had her a nice liter water bottle.
Liter? Sheesh. It's a lot of water.
You handed me two.
Yeah.
You look like you needed it. You needed it.
She probably did drink one of them because she's just that. Her whole body probably just was like,
Yeah.
I need sustenance, please.
So Aura's back in here. I think you see Jennifer. Wagner's here. Vincent is in here.
Yeah, so Vince's gonna be heading on over to John.
John.
So, yeah.
Who's that?
The name. I'm reading the names.
Wagner.
Wagner. Yes.
Hello.
You find anything else about that? Dagger.
Working on that right now. Wilford is doing his best. It will probably take him a little bit though, which is understandable. Frustrating, but understandable. I also would like to speak with you later, if that's possible.
Sounds good.
Still got a couple of plans to work on, but I need to give you something. And I also need to speak with Jennifer. We have so much to do, and I don't like this.
And Aura, she's recovering right now from whatever happened with her.
Yes. It was a
Sarah?
lot.
Yeah, let's go I'll go gather the others.
Okay. Don't Don't blame yourself in case you do, because you didn't do anything wrong. You did what you did, and then she did what she did. That's it.
You said, well, you said don't blame don't blame yourself. He's like,
Yes.
for what? It's gonna continue walking off, grab everyone else.
Exactly.
In his timeline, he didn't do anything wrong.
Exactly. You did your thing, she did her thing. That's all we need to care about. Okay?
Thumbs up.
Yes. I would like to, I mean, since we're walking together, I would like to do something, if I can.
Yeah.
This is the first time I do this, so I don't really know how this would work, but I would also
see.
like to tap into the future. And
Yeah.
as I am starting, I'm working on a plan for our next endeavor, I would like to see into Vincent's future. And I would like to be a little more prepared now for whatever. Yes. So what I want to do is I pull out a couple of cards and I separate 3 of them. And I just, as I probably do sometimes in a couple of missions, I just put a hand on Vincent's shoulder and I'm just like, choose one.
The
Middle, right, or as always, you got your ace of spades. And I would like to look into his future and do my best to lead us into a timeline where he's got that moment of stupid luck whenever something goes wrong. And I want to give him like a mote of possibility if I can.
Now, Vincent is already incredibly lucky.
Yes.
You just want to be even more lucky? You just want to be like, there's no way. Have like contingencies, like plan Bs and plan Cs for him. Okay.
Exactly.
Sounds
Always.
good. Let's change the game, and we'll create, if everything works out, we'll create like a status for him, or status would probably be best.
Now,
but yeah, this reminds me of like a
okay?
parent preparing for the child, because like my
I
child
gotta
will fuck
say,
up. I already know.
is Wagner doing this? Like, is he like actually telling me like what he's doing and
Yes,
being important?
Yeah,
we know. This.
Yeah, but I don't like when people give me those sure things. I'm already lucky enough. I appreciate the help, but I'd rather be surprised what happens.
I don't. But
well, I do.
Yes.
I'll go toe to toe with him if I have to.
Hey. Hey.
Let me grab my shoulder. I'm gonna like grab your wrist.
Hey.
Ooh.
You're not on this team because of your humanity. You're on this team because of your powers. So I trust you. If you just want to trust on your powers and your luck, I'm here for it. I was just going to do my thing, but I trust you. If you don't want it, that's fine.
I think he just called you morally bankrupt. That's not why you're on the team.
I appreciate the help.
Yes.
But my luck already makes my life too dull. I don't need adding any more sure things. It gives me some sense of chance and some sense of freedom if I don't know what's going on. So it's just more of I trust you.
Yes.
I just can't deal with it. I can't deal with predictability.
Yes. My eyes flash a little bit, and then I say...
Does it anyway.
And then I say, yeah. Yes, that would probably affect you even more this time, so I trust you. Keep the card, but I trust you. I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, he'll take it.
Okay. Vincent takes the card. Does Vincent walk away after he takes it?
Yeah, he'll take it and pop it in his jacket and looking for the others.
Yes.
Does Wagner still do that?
No.
Is he still gonna do it? Okay.
I definitely do look into the future and I see all the possibilities. And as always for Vincent, I imagine there's just it's always like 50-50, and it's
Yeah.
like all the different possibilities, and I kind of love it, and it's kind of frustrating at the same time.
Yeah.
I was gonna do something to push it a little bit in his favor, but
I would say-
trust him, so I'm not gonna do that.
I would say for most people, it could go either way. You do see a lot of glimpses into his future where he most of the time makes it out. Okay.
Yes, it's
So his
always
is-
in his favor. So
Yeah. So a lot of people are 50-50. He's more like 80-20.
yeah.
Can I
Collar,
just-
hold on.
Okay, calm down. Drink your huge water.
I
Doesn't
will.
need it.
Oh, Jen,
Yes.
you can go.
Yes, he doesn't need it, and I know it. Okay, so
I see
where's
the hand.
Jennifer?
Yeah,
The hand
Meg,
looks
we're-
so timid, Meg.
yes.
It's been here the whole time.
Yeah, as Jennifer, would Jennifer like to do anything?
Yeah, she'd like to go up to Aura.
Okay.
I was already gonna come up to you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I was like, I want to sneak in first.
Because
Partly because, like, she's just come into the room, so if it was also cold, she would know. But also because, like, she's still got her jacket in her hands, and Aura's like been a bit fucked up from from what she did.
Yeah.
So she would just sort of hold out her jacket. If it's pretty cold in here. Everyone's kind of doing stuff, and I don't really. So I just thought I hope you're feeling okay.
I would say
I
you
wish
guys
I-
all do feel the cold in here. Like he has the AC on for some reason.
I wish I had sunglasses so I could properly like show you guys how. Like I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah. I wanted to make a comment about the Wagner and Vincent thing and be like, did he just? Is that the God? I don't even have time to deal with all that. Cold. Yeah, I'm wearing a trench coat. So is it still cold for me?
It's a little bit. It's unnaturally cold in here. A trench coat. I don't think it's thick enough to kind of waylay that.
Okay. Kind of like she'll kind of just. So what's happening? I honestly I have no idea. She tries to like make. She's trying to like come up with answers, but she's looking around. She has no idea what's like. Why are everyone like Vincent? All she sees is Vincent and Wagner fighting or like not fighting, but like they were catty.
Mhm.
What's going on here?
I don't know if we need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about it. You've already done a lot, I think. I think, and she'll just sort of like kind of glance over her shoulder to sort of see if they're still talking, still walking away, still, and then she'll sort of look back and then just look at Aura and she'll sort of, Wagner likes to do his thing, and Vincent likes to do his thing, and you're sick, so I think you should hang back with me for a little bit. And
Mm.
I mean, I can look after you. I mean, am I not, have a million water bottles and all the,
Jen, you're a good kid. Don't stress it. I appreciate all the effort that you give to you help me with all the things that you help me with. She's like stuttering a little bit because she's not going back to fix it. So she's in this like at least in these few scenes she's just gonna be like
Mhm.
But she'll say don't worry about it. I'll be fine. But I do plan on staying away from Wagner for a little bit because just Jen, when something goes wrong, don't feel like you don't have to tell me. You should always tell me when something goes wrong, even if everyone else tells you not to. Do that for me if you could.
I mean, I don't want to get in the middle of,
It's okay. I can go back and stop it from ever happening, so don't worry. Just if anything really bad happens, let's just not keep it from Aura.
No, I know. It's just like, I mean, Wagner can see into the future, and he wouldn't like let bad things happen to to good people, you know? Like he's not like that. So I mean, you know,
Yeah, of course he wouldn't. He would just expect me to fix them. So, just keep in mind that
Sweet boy.
you know, that's what I would like. Anyways, I'm gonna go figure out what's going on. Let's at least. I need to. Why is it cold in here? The AC's on. It's very bright and loud, and I just need everyone to be quiet.
It's really not that loud.
It's not that loud at all. I was actually debating on shushing Meg the second she started talking. Shh, hold on.
you can now. Well, I felt kind of cold, but I looked around and I guess it's just because I don't have my jacket on. And then she'll sort of look at her jacket and then shrug it on. But it's still kind of cold.
It's still pretty cold in here.
Yeah, it's still
do
kind
I
of
have
cold.
goosebumps? Like, am I getting goosebumps from how cold it is?
Yeah,
or is it-
it's because it's already kind of like a windy April day. So the sun's in the sky, but it's a cool day. And so in here, it's even colder. It shouldn't, like, you don't even need
Okay.
the AC on. You could just open up a window.
I would investigate, but my problem is I have nothing to investigate anything that isn't on the computers. So
I will say, because it does feel unnatural, anyone can make a look beyond the mist roll if you feel
Ooh.
so inclined.
You know what? YOLO, I'll try.
Yeah, Wagner, you can do it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I only have one, so slay.
Yeah.
I've
Oh.
never done that before. Is it like
But you get
didn't-
one clue. But Wagner, go ahead and go to the special moves and then look
Yes.
beyond the mist, and it will add your
I don't have
two-
to pick any tags, right?
No.
No, it just adds.
Okay.
Look at you. Oh, and look at Vincent got 2. And you got 2.
Well, I'm just perfect still, even though I'm hungover. So sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
So I'll tell you what you guys find. Everybody who's looking beyond the mist and trying to see if there's anything mystical or magical going on. I'll say, Aura, you feel this lingering presence that has manipulated the environment unnaturally. The air in the museum is still not just still, but it's like unnaturally suspended as you're looking beyond the mist. It's like a deliberate stasis in the room. If you're, I don't know how sensitive you are to kind of like the ebbs and flows of mystical
Pretty.
energies, but
Oh.
you see like a faint outline of kind of like an arcane symbol that has been traced in the air.
Just a quick question, because
Yeah.
I don't know if I can use or did you use my clue for that? Because I kind of wanted to ask if the room had that, like, you were talking about how the text had that like glitchy effect where it was like kind of stuttering.
Yeah.
And I actually pictured Aura's powers working like that already, so I was like, oh, that's cool that we're both on the same page about time manipulation. So I was like, oh wow, slay. We're so
Okay.
in sync. So I was gonna ask if the room had that effect or like a lingering effect of that, because
Oh.
I would.
Okay, but the answer kind of would have been the same. It doesn't
Okay,
have that
cool.
same type of stuttering effect.
Okay.
But it's still kind of that thing where, well, your character doesn't know about that actually.
Yeah.
So it is kind of like a metagamey question now that I think about
Well,
it.
it was more just like I'm looking and I would be like, because I would.
Oh,
see
yeah,
something
look
like
at. I
that.
see you trying to work the game here.
It's not.
look
I'm
at
not metagaming. I'm
Look
just,
at-
if I'm looking and I'm looking through the mist, I would see something like that. with my own knowledge.
This is
but-
what you see through the mist.
Okay,
right
that's
now.
fine.
So I'll say, Wagner, you can see traces of like foreign clay-like essence surrounding the area where the Qilin was slain. The essence seems to pulse with a life of its own. It's kind of fading in and out of perceptibility, suggesting that the presence is an entity that's not entirely from this realm, perhaps a constructed being.
Looking more familiar.
And then also, so those are the two things that you found. And I'll say for Vincent as well, you can also feel that temporal anomaly, and it's localized in that exact spot. So similar to what Aura sees in that same area. you notice that time around that slain area, it seems fractured, and you can see moments from the attack are replaying kind of over again for you, kind of like slightly altered, as if you're seeing like a loop of something. So you're seeing like a light form. You're not seeing a dagger, but you're seeing something that's like a long shape of light being thrusted into the air, and then it kind of rewinds, and then it goes again, and then it rewinds.
Ooh.
And I'll say that.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
You also hear like a faint, mournful wail echoing through like a metaphysical plane, and it's emanating from that spot as well. Something is crying or letting out like a shriek, but it sounds horrified. Yes, it carries like a profound sadness and like a plea for help.
Can we point these, like, when we see these things from beyond the mist, can we point these out to the, like, let them kind of see it, and they can see it themselves, or is only explaining it?
I think I would say that it would have to be explained to everybody. So everybody's like picking up different things when they look through the mist.
Okay. Wagner, can you go over here for a minute?
Of course.
I think I'm sensing something, some temporal rift of some sort. I think this is where the moment when making sure Wilfred's not around, where
Yes.
Caesar died.
Which one was that? The bluish
yellow one, I think.
Yes.
It's gonna lift over. No, but
what? Say it.
I was like, can we lift over the jacket? Show him.
Oh God!
That was so dark.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's not okay. That's a different campaign.
Yes. No. Yes. I do sense something weird, like a foreign, some sort of clay-like essence from like either a construct or something. I don't know what was here. I don't know if it was a person. It was definitely created by a person who with incredible abilities, but I'm not entirely sure of what we're dealing with yet.
We should probably
see this.
Others.
Yes, absolutely. We need to make sure that Wilford is okay. If you could, speak with him.
I'm gonna go find Wilford.
Yeah, I'm gonna find Jennifer.
I guess Wilford, you had just given the student Jane the cleaning supply, so she's in the back doing some work. Where is he going next?
He would be inspecting those doors, and then hearing the front door open.
Yeah.
He's maybe expecting like visitors. So he'll kind of straighten up his shirt and kind of walk up to see who's arrived.
Yeah, you see it's just Aura and Jennifer talking together.
Oh, Aura, just the person I was looking for. My my apologies.
I'm gonna throw a shoe at you.
I'm sorry. It's so fun for me.
Like Jennifer's sort of like watching this, sort of like, and she's trying to like kind of find a place to kind of go, and try and sort of explain what happened, but there's just she can't quite make herself heard in between the shushing and the stumbling over, so it's just kind of and she just sort of
Well, Aura, we had someone break into the museum. We have cameras, the latest
security system here.
It's I was hoping that you could take a look, work your magic to see who it was. They said they were in the back, but none of the doors or windows were opened.
Okay. But we are going to talk about this, Wilfred, again, because I've told you 5 times now that we should update. I think I actually told
did.
you
I stopped by
right
the
before.
store, grabbed new AV cables, plugged them in. You can sometimes see the picture. It's fine.
Do you remember this morning or yesterday morning after the job that we did? Right before I said, everyone, let's go to the diner, I said to you, Wilfred, you need a new security system because someone's just going to come in here, especially when we're using it as a base of operations.
Or Caesar, I'm sorry, Mr. Treble.
It's fine.
Someone killed Caesar.
Well, yes, that's how the story goes. I don't understand quite
No,
what he's saying here.
Oh, wow.
Why would I know that name?
The Sheelin.
Oh, the little dragon thing. Oh, they had names?
Okay, I think this is going to come up.
Sorry.
Before he goes into the deeper hole.
Sorry.
Someone drag her away, please.
Someone take me away. Anyways, security system. Okay.
Yeah, you know where it is on the second floor. I'm just gonna get a mop bucket to clean up the floor.
I'll go deal with the security system.
Okay.
Vincent's gonna come up. I'm glad I found you all here. Wagner wants to see us downstairs. Wilfred, you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Downstairs, you said? Yeah. Lead the way.
Oh, and he's gonna lead the way.
I know, Wagner, you wanted to speak to Jennifer?
Yes. Before we actually meet up to conduct the plan, I would like to speak with Jennifer. Hello, sister.
Hi. She just sort of watches that whole conversation fall apart, and it feels like every conversation she's tried to have, apart from the one with Jane, has kind of fallen apart today. So she just sort of.
Yes.
Hi, brother. Hi.
Are you feeling okay after everything that happened today? After everything you've seen?
Me? Oh, yeah. I'm just sad for Mr. Treble. It must be hard,
Probably yes. It's a good thing that.
If it had been me, you would have been really sad about it.
Of course.
Well, I know I would have been. So yeah,
Yes.
she was sort of rock on her heels a little bit, and she kind of look around anywhere. She knows she's gonna tell William about this later. She knows this is going straight to William.
Yes. This is extremely unfortunate, and it is a good thing that that Wilford has people who can speak with about these sorts of things. His connection with the Chilin is incredible and not something that anyone would be able to comprehend. So it's important to have people who understand, who can empathize with his situation, if you understand.
And because we're a team, and I wanted. Yeah, you needed something. Sorry. Yeah. Hi. Well, how can I help? Sorry, brother. I'm just everything's.
What I want from you is to know if you're okay, and I don't need magical eyes to see when you're lying. It's okay if you're not okay.
Yeah, it's just with Aura going through jumping back and
Yes.
whatever that was with Vincent, and then your conversation. and then with Caesar, it's it's a lot. It's not nice. I don't know. It's whatever. It's fine. I can handle it. Everyone else is handling it. I'm handling it. It's fine. But thank you. And then she's like, maybe I won't tell William about what he said.
This is a lot, so it's not 100% fine, but it will be fine, yes. And the thing about Aura, you are correct. It's a lot. I was actually gonna... I know you spoke with her already, but I was already gonna tell you to talk to her and see if she's doing okay, and most importantly, if she's good enough to continue doing what we need her to do.
Are you asking me if she's okay? I mean, you could ask her yourself.
I am perhaps the only person who can get close to understanding what she goes through whenever she uses her powers, but she doesn't need someone who understands. She needs someone who empathizes with her. That's what she needs, and that's not me. So...
But I mean, it could be, if you tried.
Sister.
Brother.
Speaking of, I'm sure you'll be meeting up with William later. Is that right?
Yeah, why? Do you want to come?
I'm not coming, sister. No. And I know I can't really say anything. I know you're going either way, but I have told you before, and I will say it again. It's best if he is kept unaware of everything that we deal with daily. So,
Jennifer, you get a text on your phone.
Is it for... She was like, sort of be like, like as she checks it. William doesn't know. Because... Oh.
It's from William.
What's it say?
He said he changed the appointment for the tattoos.
Oh no.
No, it's just he's changing it to a later day. He said, I can't do Tuesday anymore. Can you do Wednesday at 8 p.m.?
She just texts back, yeah. She doesn't even think about it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, William doesn't know. Yeah, sure.
really?
Believe it or not, we do actually talk about things that don't involve you.
Oh.
That's good. That is good. And let's keep it that way. Please, sister. It's what's best for him. And for you.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need an outlet. My job is to shoulder the consequences and the effects of everything that we do. But you do have an outlet, and that's Will. So you should do your best to keep him safe. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want to talk about Will anymore.
Okay.
And then she'll just go back to texting Will.
He actually sent you. He designed something, something very simple, but he sent it to you, and it's 2 letters, JJ, that he's designed in like a really cool pattern, and he's like texting you where he's gonna place it on his arm.
That's cute. She just like, she replies, You know, I was about to convince Wagner that he should also get a tattoo in dedication to his favorite sibling, but I don't think I'll bother anymore.
He'll text back. Yeah, sounds like him.
She like laugh reacts his message.
He'll say, "See you tomorrow. Let's get something to eat after."
She'll then she'll just send a love heart just to be like, I've seen it, you know,
Mhm.
not airing you. I've seen it.
So yeah, that's what's going on with Jennifer and her best bro William. The reactions from Vivian are hilarious, but we're going to cut to.
I love drama. This is why I'm in HR. I love this shit. I eat it
Oh,
up.
HR, the rift of HR.
No.
That would be amazing. But we're gonna cut to Aura. Is there anything you'd like to do after everything that you've learned from coming in here? After coming in,
yeah, I kind of want to. I mean, I want to look through the security system. The issue here is that I probably only have like one tag to use.
it's not an issue. Just let it roll.
But my question would be, to you would be, how do we recover burnt tags? Can we do it at the end of session, or is it like
We're gonna do we're gonna take a break and then after after the break we're gonna come back and then do downtime, and then there's a way that you can recover that as well.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, then never mind. I will. I'll just roll it. Yeah. His security system sucks. Can I have it? I'll take a negative for it.
No. Why?
If anyone,
Look at it,
no,
none of
because
her
if anyone listened to our initial episode, I literally said to him in that first episode, you need to get a better security system. It was the first thing that I said to him about this place.
I think it was in the exposition session.
Exposition, yeah.
And then we did a quick RP, and then you said it.
Yeah, I did, and I still agree. Yeah,
I think you have more than just one. I think you have cybersecurity. You have tear down firewalls.
Does he have firewall? I guess that's.
It does. It's very simple, but it does.
It's very simple.
It's like anybody could get past it. You just have to press X in the top right.
It's like a pop-up.
It's literally a pop-up.
Are you an intruder?
No, the pop-up is like, please stop.
Access granted.
Stop. And I'm just like,
Are you an intruder? Yes or no? You click no and you're in.
No.
And then so that's 2 if you're not in the van, but if you were in the van, though.
If I was in the van, it would be cool.
Give it a nice cable that goes right out.
Catalog of classified information.
Is it classified? I guess.
No, it's not. It's
not, and that's
really
related to me looking up stuff on the internet. So.
That's true. But yeah, you have those 2 at least.
Yeah. Okay. Let me roll investigate. Right. Do you have any of my weaknesses that you want to use?
No. I don't
Okay,
think you
cool.
need apply right now. There we go. You still got that drop connection on your phone.
But I'm not using my phone though.
Yeah, no. That just came up to my mind. I was thinking about it. Okay, 7. You get 2 clues. And I can choose 1 complication.
I already know which one it is. So
Let me see. The clues you get are fuzzy, incomplete,
incomplete departure part false.
I would say because it's very old tech, I'm gonna choose the clues you get are fuzzy, incomplete, or part false. It's grainy footage you're trying to sift through. I'm sure you'll update it soon enough.
I'm literally sitting there like with my hangover. I'm like pulling my glass, like what is going on?
I could show you. I could tell you what it reveals unless you have like specific questions.
If you want to tell me, that's fine. I'll take a.
Yeah. Well,
answers.
yeah. So you're analyzing the surveillance footage. It does reveal some type of intermittent disruptions and like static at specific times. And even though it's old work or features and stuff like that, you've seen it before. It's never had this type of like disruptions, and it seems very specific. And it's coinciding with moments just before and after the attack on the Chilean. So you're trying to look back. This happened like an hour ago. So there is like a chunk missing that you see.
So it's like skipping. It's like jumping between.
Yeah.
So, can I ask a question, or was that the whole 2 clues?
That was one, and you
Okay.
can ask another one.
Okay, my other question would be, because no, that's metagaming. I won't ask that. Well, because it's skipping ahead, so I was thinking, like, again, like, would Aura have known that she's like, when she skips, sometimes she looks at surveillance videos. Do they do that too? Do they have like a skip, even though she's going back? But that's fine.
I don't fully understand the question.
The question would have been, can I know what kind of abilities doing that? But
I wouldn't say in an investigation role, because you're
Yeah, it
using
would
more
be
of just like your
legitimate.
logos and technical
Yeah.
prowess and stuff like that.
Let's see. Has it been tampered with by another person, like, or is it just existing like that? Like, is this like a tampering situation, or is it just kind of like
The
playing
aura
out?
of the thing.
Yeah.
The
Make it
aura.
happen.
What
What's the
aura is
vibe?
it giving? What
What's the
aura is it
vibe?
giving?
You know, can I vibe check the
The vibe? Yeah. So that's just a flat roll. No. The vibes that you're getting are it's giving tampering.
It's giving tampering. Okay. It's giving tampering. Okay.
And on that note, we'll take a
Oh, God.
And we're back, everybody. So the last thing was that Aura got some tips and some clues. And we're going to transition. I think everybody, you guys still need to go to the city archive, right? So let's do, that's funny because like 4 of you nodded your head at the same time in the same motion. Uh-oh. Oh God. The robots.
Now we all say hey, hello Maya. Like we're like hello Maya.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Join us.
No. One
of
us.
Wow.
But yeah, before we do that, do you guys want to do downtime after you make the plans, or maybe downtime could be part of making the plans? I'll leave that up to you guys.
Well, maybe like before. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, we still have to decide how
Yes.
exactly we're going in there.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
like I assume we're doing like the plan. Like we're not going in there right now. Like we're gonna make our plan, and we're probably going in there later tonight. So we still got like a couple of hours. We can still do downtime after we actually make the plan.
Okay.
And there's so much information we need to get still in order to start actually.
Because
working
the
on it.
downtime could be getting information. That's why I'd ask. Because that's part of like it's a one
Yeah.
downtime move is like getting clues and stuff like that.
True. I kind of want to do more stuff.
We should probably do downtime before though, and then go and we can do our little situation. I think we've got enough characters.
Okay, so I'm gonna start from who I see, left to right. So Vincent,
All right.
let's do downtime for you, bud.
Let's do it. Downtime. So we got.
Hold on, let me put on your downtime music for you. This is only Vincent's downtime music.
Yeah. So, Vincent's gonna go ahead and prepare for the next activity, which means we're getting ready to plan to move in on the archives.
Sorry,
Vince
this groove has got me.
I know, yeah, it's nice. Love it. He walks up to everybody like playing.
There's a pep in his step.
Yeah, shuffling cards while he's pacing around, seeing how everyone's doing their downtime, and he is actually going to go ahead and just know what the case, prepare for the next activity, and trying to gain 3 juices. And basically, he's going to test his luck, shuffle his cards a little bit, trying to harness the magic in him. And try to hopefully give enough to bless some luck for everybody.
Okay. So 3 juice. You get. Oh yeah. Okay. What would you like to do with those juice? Create a story tag. All that good stuff.
Yeah.
That good juicy stuff.
The good juicy stuff. So we're most likely going to be sending in Jennifer. He's gonna give Jennifer, gonna give her some good old luck. Good luck. Give her lucky card.
Okay. Do you want to call it lucky card?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it lucky card.
Okay, so you got 3 juice.
And
do you want it just be that story tag? Do you want it to make it a status?
Would a status hinder her in a story tag? Would she be able to use it?
No. Story tag. That's just kind of it affects the scene, really, and the world around you. But the status is specific to that person.
Got it. Then I will give her the status specifically for Jennifer.
Okay.
And I can use Juice Voice to bump it up even more, right? For additional.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'll give her a status lucky card.
Okay.
Put it up to bump it up. If I want, I'll use all 3 juice, or I'll
for sure
2 juices to give her that lucky card.
Okay, so you got it could be lucky. It could be lucky card 3, and you can only use it for 1 roll, or it could be lucky card 2, and it would be temporary, so it won't burn immediately.
Yeah, that's why I like her. I'm gonna do that. So Jennifer, Vincent is going to, while you're doing your thing, he's gonna kind of come up to you and give you like say, hey, kind of take a book out of Ragnar, picks out 3 cards, pick a card.
Any card.
What? What? Like I choose one of.
Yeah, one of the 3.
Oh, okay. And she'll sit and think about it. Like she'll actually sit like. The one on the right.
All right, and he'll reveal the card, and it will be a Queen of Diamonds.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
She'll like show it to you and then look back at it and then show it to you again. Is
Yeah.
that good? Is that a good one? Did I do it right?
Oh yeah, that's really good. That's actually it's a very lucky card right there.
Nice.
Oh.
She'll like tuck it into her phone. Like she'll put it in the back of her phone case.
Okay.
Perfect, yeah.
So if you open up your character sheet, Meg, go to the bottom right and you'll see story tags and statuses.
Mm-hmm.
And then just go ahead and add status. Click on the plus button, name it lucky card. And then you'll see a number under that and then change that 1 to a 2.
Woohoo! And then temporary?
It's temporary,
Or-
yes.
Cool.
Okay. So next up is Jennifer. You're doing downtime next.
Are we staying in the same building?
Downtime could
Or-
be anything. You have a few hours. It sounds like everybody wants to go into the city archive at nighttime, which is the illegal way. The legal way is to go now and just, sweet talk your way in there.
She's gonna call
Nope.
William.
Okay. Okay.
No, she's gonna call William.
Oh, okay. So mechanically, if you look in the chat, there's a few options that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
So you can give attention to one of your logos. You can work the case and get clues, explore your mythos, prepare for your next
Well,
activity.
It's kind of sort of getting clues, I guess. Because she just wanted to ask William if he knew anybody that worked there.
Okay. That sounds closest to working the case.
Yeah. So I guess that one.
Okay. So you'll do that one and you'll get 3 clues with a method and a source based on your description. So you're just calling William?
Yeah, just to ask
Okay.
him.
Sounds like you just want to talk to your favorite brother.
Yeah, she just which is, yeah. But it's a defining relationship, so I was like,
I guess it's up to you because it is a defining relationship.
wait, I wanted to do it to work the case. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because there's another one which is you give attention to your logos, which is your defining relationship, and then you can mark attention on it. But we could do that another time. But you call him, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, JJ?"
Hi. It's quick. I'm being boring and doing boring things. You city archives.
Yeah, it's downtown.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anybody who works there, or
Well, we did some construction work for them a couple months ago. We were only in contact with the manager. I don't know them, but we just got our work orders, and they opened up the city archive for us. And
so they just do you Okay.
do you need their name?
I mean, it might help.
Uh,
It's a thing for work. So you know how I like to listen in on people, and I'm trying to connect the dots on all the people who come in and out.
Yeah, Jen. I keep telling you that's illegal, but
Yeah, but no one knows that I'm there. I'm just at the desk.
okay.
No one watches. It's fine. It's not illegal if you.
I feel like I shouldn't know this, Jen.
Well, I mean, you can choose to forget it. Anyway, Vincent said it's fine. Vincent said
I don't know who that is, Jen. Sometimes you just throw people's names at me and you say they, and I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, it's a woman. Her name's Zoe Mitchell.
Was she the one that you asked on that date?
I don't want to talk about it.
She was.
Yeah, I asked her to go hiking, and she said she has a dog, and so I didn't know what that meant. I said, "Do you want to go hiking?" And then she said, "Well, I have a dog." And I go, "Okay, he can come."
That's a weird response. What did
I
you
don't-
do to her? Like, what did you do to
I
freak her out that much?
I didn't. It was normal. Anyway, her name's Zoe Mitchell, and she is the. Anyway, she told me she was the manager of City Archive or supervisor or something, which I found attractive. I love supervisors.
Wait,
Anyway,
is it something about a woman in charge, or like what's?
she's very health conscious, and anyway,
I mean,
yeah, that's
you
her
know what?
name.
I don't actually
So-
think I want to know. I don't think I want to know.
No, it's it's, you know, you can mention me if you see her, but
I mean, if you really want me to, I can try.
will you?
Do you want me to?
I mean, kind of. I want to know why she like denied me through her pet.
Her dog?
you know? Yeah. it's
Right?
kinda-
yeah, no, I kind of want to know that too. Okay, yeah, no, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. I'll try and, but like I won't make it obvious because that'd be really weird.
Of course,
like, if she
of
was creeped out
course.
already about
I don't-
give you the dog as an answer. Like,
I don't think she was. I didn't do anything creepy. I'm not creepy.
yeah, but
I-
you're a man. You would
I-
think you didn't do anything creepy.
Oh, I pulled out my heart. Anyway, so
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
She just goes silent for a little bit.
you know when like people play music at you, and you're like, please stop.
yeah, yeah,
like
it's
the
just
Barbie
silence,
movie
but it's
with
like
Ken playing
Exactly.
guitar
it's
to
just like a really loud silence.
So that's one clue. You learn that the overseer of the city archive is Zoe Mitchell. And this. Do you have any other questions? Because you get 2 more clues.
Oh God.
It's very Jennifer of you.
Yeah, I know. When you worked there, was that the one where you had stuff stolen from or not? And then they had the CCTV and they found them, or was that the different one?
No, I don't. When I was there a few months ago, nothing was stolen.
So like nothing was stolen like a few months ago. So like there was no. It's like their CC. I mean, even if there was something stolen, like their CCTV. But I mean, like
We
your
caught a
stuff,
couple.
I
We caught a
thought-
couple guys in like a black van, who were like following us, or we had the bright lights on. We were working overnight, and some people came and asked
Oh.
questions. That was weird, but that was about it.
I got you. No, I remember because you work. You work a lot, WW. And I'm
Yeah.
sat here and I'm looking and I'm thinking about it and I'm like, you don't actually put that much time into your music anymore, you know?
I can't. But I always carry my music with me, and I whip it out whenever I can. If I think it's I shouldn't have said whip it out. I'm sorry. I pull it out. I mean,
yeah, and I have one more question. It's gonna sound
Yeah,
weird,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I think after that I've got it all, you know, and then I can come up with my latest theory
yes, yeah.
on who the lawyer with the toupee. I can give you my theory on who the lawyer with the toupee is actually
Right.
defending.
Sure,
After
sure.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll need a few days to like go over everything, but you know, it's what you.
Yeah,
I
Jen.
listen to you, you listen to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, and she like sort of looks at her phone to see how long she's been on the phone with him
It's
for.
almost 15 minutes, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm on a break though, so
Yeah, no, but it's
What do
like
you need?
super quick. It's super quick, and I'm your
Yeah.
favorite, so like you have to stay on the phone.
that's the
Like-
rules, I guess."
Did you need any security badges to get in or out?
We didn't because we were working construction there, so
But like if you say you needed like a wee.
Jennifer, what are you doing? Jay.
Uh,
These questions are
nothing.
weird.
It's just my.
You sound like
theory.
you're trying to break in there. If I'm being honest, that's what you sound like. You're asking questions like you're about to break in there.
break in the WW.
Okay.
Do you think I'd be able to break in anywhere?
I mean, I don't know. People, you can do whatever you put your mind to.
She just she sort of sighs and she's like, I don't think you believe that.
Jay, come on.
No, we're not doing this. We're not being sad about it. We're not doing that. Like, just,
Okay.
can you just answer the question?
Listen,
please?
if you see Zoe, anyway, yeah. What was the question? How to
Did you
get
have
in?
to use like no,
No.
not how to get in. Did you have to use security cards or anything to get like inside?
No. Like I said, we were working construction, so we were authorized to be there. After
Okay, so
hours.
it's like you'd say it's more of an authorization basis.
Yeah, this is city-based stuff. Don't you work at a lawyer's office?
Well, yeah, but I only buzz people in.
Okay, well, never mind. Sorry if that's
Anyway.
a soft spot for it.
Anyway,
Okay.
if I see Zoe, I'll tell her about the performance you did.
Tell her I think she's proper fit.
I'll tell her that you
Jay.
think she's really fit.
Do not say that. Do not say that
And
to her.
she's proper fit, eh?
She's proper fit.
If fit is the word that you want me to use to woo her, that's the one I'll use. If you think that most represents you. and
That's
how
why I
you-
asked if she wanted to go hiking.
Oh, that tracks. Okay, well, I'll tell her that and I'll find out why she thought you were a weirdo. You're the best brother ever. Thank you. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Kisses, bye.
She just hangs up.
That's your 3 clues. And I think that was that was very informational.
Sorry, I didn't mean for it to be that long. I was
No,
like,
no,
I
it's
get
okay.
one clue. And then I was like, no, there's more.
Next up, Aura. What are you doing for your downtime?
Being pretty and perfect.
Queen.
Queen, thank you. Tiara. So I wanted to explore my mythos.
Okay.
Because I feel like it makes more sense than actually like because I think Aura's like, I can do it. I'll investigate when I get there. Like it'll be fine.
Okay.
So I think she wants to like explore her mythos and see. The mystery is there any moment that I can't rewind?
Yeah.
And I feel like for her, after pushing herself so far, she's like, oh shit. Like, how far can I go back? Like, should I actually test the limits? Because she only usually does like a couple seconds, but like that was a whole couple minutes.
Uh-huh.
So it'd just kind of be like she would make like a cup of coffee and like drink it and then throw it on the ground and then rewind and see like how far back she could go to like could she go back to when before she made the coffee? Like just something very simple because she's still kind of tired, but also trying to just help her get back into using her powers because she feels like she lost a bit of them.
Mm-hmm. I will say the question is there any moment I can't rewind? Meaning if I'm in a moment,
Yeah.
can I rewind it?
Yeah.
But it's not specifically how far back can I go.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
I could technically have her just walk around the city and test out different scenarios that she sees in front of her and see if there's anything that you couldn't go back from. Like, stand at a corner and if you see someone like walking down the street gets mugged, like she could rewind and see if she could get that to stop happening. Something like that, right?
Are you trying to like do some vigilante type stuff?
I don't think it would be vigilante. I think it would be like, I think she's very like subtle about her manipulation. So she'd be like, if she saw someone was going to get mugged, like she would kind of just be like, oh, oops, sorry, bumped into you. Oops, my bad. Here, let me grab your things. Oops.
Mhm.
Like just to be another body near them or something like that,
You're finding that you can, those small moments, you're finding that you can rewind them and change certain trajectories. There has been a couple moments where there have been negative outcomes. So you change things and you maybe thinking it was for the better. And you saw that like it had a weird butterfly effect to it.
Okay. Yeah, I stopped an old lady from getting her purse stolen. She got hit by a car. I was like, oh, go back.
Yeah, so certain things like that. It's very tiring to continue. You're testing it out, but it does kind of like mentally tire you out the more you do it. And you have a feeling that if you did it to the wrong person, it would not be good.
Okay, cool.
Because there are other rifts in the city, and you're not the
Yeah.
only time person as well.
Fair. Okay.
So that feeling of like, okay, this is kind of risky. I can't do this to everybody.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
De rien. That's French for "you're welcome," just in case you didn't know.
In case I didn't.
Yeah,
In case I
because
didn't.
you're Americans.
Yeah, I'm American.
Next up is Wagner Weiss.
That's me. Yeah.
What you want to do?
Oh boy. Well, someone here has to
Let-
actually.
Yeah. So let me put on your.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't get a cool theme?
Okay.
Look, you guys are all under my cool themes, okay?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what? Like, Wagner gets a cool theme, but me and Jen don't? Like, what?
That
This is
song
sexism.
That song fit your vibes, but this song fits his
It's
vibes.
sexism.
Jen's is just hold music.
Cancelled.
Oh, I'm gonna find hold music. Oh my god, that's your theme song. Okay, Wagner.
Okay.
What you thinking?
So, I stay in the museum, and I actually. Well, I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna prepare for our next activity. So, I sit down. I imagine I have like in the basement where we actually operate.
Yeah.
I have like my desk, and it doesn't really like I don't have a computer. I do have like things where I can access. Like I guess I could have like a basic computer and some books, but the thing that I do is more like a meditation. So I just have this. I just sit down, and I have. I mean, it doesn't really have a window, but I guess I have like some paintings and stuff on the wall, and I just kind of stare at nothing for a little bit, and I just meditate. And I'm gonna do what I do best, which is coordinate the group, and I'm
Okay.
gonna work on a plan. So this is happening while everyone else is like doing their downtime stuff. So I'm like, Wilford, get every single piece of information that you can get from anyone, from like anyone and everyone who works there or is there during the day. We need to know when it's open, when it closes. You and Aura, please check their security system if they have any cameras or anything like that, which is something basic. Jennifer, do not touch that. Vincent, come here with me, and we're gonna work on if we have to actually like work on like an exit, like a plan B, basically, because I know you got a couple of those in your sleeves. So, and I'm just coordinating, and my eyes just flash like brightly, and I just look into the future.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna look at the timeline and all of the branches, and I'm just gonna be a gardener for a couple of minutes, and I'm just gonna keep cutting off those branches that we don't want
Okay.
and
Gotcha.
lead us in a specific direction.
This sounds like working the case.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's the it's the prepare for your next activity.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sorry, they're
Yes.
very similar.
Yeah,
So
they are indeed. Yeah.
So you got 3 juice. What would you like to do with them?
Yes. So I'm gonna. Can I use like the 3 juice to create like 3 different things, or do I spend them all
Yeah,
to
you
create one
can.
thing?
You can. You can create 3 story tags. They'll be temporary. You can create 3 statuses. They'll burn immediately, but you got 3. There's a few options.
Yes. I kind of want to create something and make it like ongoing, because because if I don't, like, we're gonna get there and it's already another scene, and we're just gonna lose them, right?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so I definitely want to have like an escape route, like an
Okay.
exit route, and I want to have like we're gonna go in there when it's closed, so I kind of want to have like a plan of like an invasion plan, just something quick, like everyone knows their place and their roles. We're just gonna get in there, do what we have to do, check all the things that we need to check, and leave. Unless something inevitably happens and we have to change our plans, which I'm also preparing for.
Yeah, it sounds like a story tag to keep everybody prepared. Like like everybody knows the layout and like what they need to do, or it could just be, prepared team or something like that. So that kind of will just be over you guys before you guys go in.
Yeah. So I want to create that, and if I can, I want to have
Yeah.
the escape route and make it ongoing, so we can actually use it if
Okay.
needed.
So one story tag, one juice to get one story tag, and then one juice to get a status for prepared.
Yeah.
Or no, escape route. Sorry.
Yes.
Um, actually, escape
Go
route
in, get out,
be.
and
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. So you get the plans.
yes. And as long as everyone follows the plan, they won't, but
No.
They
It'll
will,
work.
mostly.
It'll be fine.
yes. I imagine I always have a couple of plans. I have the one that I tell them. And I have the one for when they don't do the things that they're supposed to do, which happens often, and that's fine. That's also part of the thing. Uh, and I have a couple more that are pretty much just for me.
Okay.
Like, if this happens, I need to help them with this. If this happens, one of them will die, so I'm gonna do my best to prevent this. I got a bunch of stuff in my mind.
Okay.
So,
Sounds
and
good.
yeah, I also, if I may, I look into the future. As I'm looking into the future,
Yeah.
I'm focusing on this right now, but my mind is also always on a different thing. And I see William, and I see a version of the future in which he is successful and actually truly happy. And I just see how distant.
Does he have a lucky lady
that is.
next to him? Maybe her name starts with a Z.
I don't know. Probably not.
Oh.
He might have someone
Now he
who's
doesn't
not
know.
relevant. Yeah. He might have someone who's just not relevant. Yeah. But
Wow.
more important than not, I see himself. I see him in the future successful and actually happy.
Okay.
And it is so distant. That is so far off from the path that we are taking right now. And I do my thing. I have those moments where I'm like, I try to pull that closer, but I know that I can't because of specific reasons that will remain secret. But I try.
Yeah. Okay. We'll protect William from that for now. And Wilford, what would you like to do for your downtime?
Well, focusing on the job of getting into the city archive, Wilford will pick up his Rolodex and go to the more darker contacts that we've met along our way.
Okay.
To see if we can maybe get some fake IDs made for the city archive.
I believe you guys are going in after hours, so if you're trying to break in, you probably don't need fake IDs.
Oh, okay.
Right? Or you guys can go the legal way. Both are fun. For me.
For me.
Yes. I can have plans ready either way, whatever you prefer.
But yeah, you guys can decide as a team right now. Do you want to go? You can go like right now after you're done. Or you can go at nighttime.
Yes. What do you guys prefer?
I think we have more assets for daytime break-in.
Do we really? I feel like we have more for nighttime break-in.
Well, we got both options on the table, and I do think we are able to achieve our goals either way. It just going, daytime, nighttime, both have their advantages and disadvantages. So it's just a game of which problems do we want to face.
Do you guys want to flip a coin for it?
Yeah, that might be the best.
Flip a coin.
That's the most Vincent thing I've ever heard.
We can. If we have to deal with people, that is a whole different set of problems and obstacles. But indeed, it can be a little easier in different ways. But if we go during nighttime, we won't have anyone there probably, but we do have different obstacles. So it doesn't really matter. It's just like, what game are we trying to play here?
I think it's probably easier for us to go in at night because we don't have to be social. We can just be infiltrating.
That's not a good reason. She just doesn't want to talk to anybody.
Well, I'm not going to be talking to anyone anyways. I'm saying for the crew, it's sometimes easier to just break into a building than it is to talk to people.
We got some good talkers here, though.
100%. We do.
And
We got some smooth operators,
Vincent's pretty
yeah.
charming, yeah.
Yes. So,
But
If
yeah,
it's
we were already
how about I roll a d4?
okay.
Yeah.
I feel like before we roll the d4, I feel like Wilford's lost the most so far.
Oh,
Yeah, let him decide. Go.
Yeah, like no,
Where am I losing?
not like
you lost your little buddy.
but like what would feel like. I don't feel like I don't know. It's not my character, but like I feel like I don't know.
Well, I was just on the fence. I was like, to spend the downtime either exploring the mythos, like if we are going at night, I think Wilford will just like bury the Qilin instead of preparing.
Yeah.
If we're going in the daytime, I think it would just be making those fake IDs to make sure the job can go smoothly.
so it sounds like there's plans for either or.
Mhm.
Yes.
Maya, just decide for us, please.
Well,
Okay, D2 evens. You're going in the day. Odd, you go in the night.
Okay.
Okay.
Nighttime.
Nighttime.
gang, let's go.
Don't know
Okay.
why it shows Vincent Reed rolled.
Because we know Vincent rolled.
That lucky
he's the one that put the
bastard.
coin.
Yes.
You know he put the coin.
Yes,
Yeah, it
he
was
got
Vincent-
a die
Vincent.
set on him all times.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are going at night. So Wilford,
Yes.
what does that mean for you?
That means he kind of takes one of the archive bins, empties out some arrowheads, takes the wrapped up bundle, puts it away. Make sure that Jane is set up for the day, lets her know how to lock up, and kind
Okay.
of returns home with some of the Qilin in tow. He kind of goes into the back of his small little flat
Mhm.
and starts to like dig a little grave for Caesar, and kind of
Oh.
just that kind of like closeness with the Qilin.
I feel like we should have a proper memorial for Caesar.
Yeah, he takes the photo that was in the living room and kind of puts that near as a grave marker in the yard.
And so, who's going to join Wilford as he is preparing this for Caesar?
Wilford, I mean, Vincent would be there.
I feel like Jen would.
Okay. Wilford, any final words for him?
Caesar was always like a guard dog. He liked to keep the place safe. He would he would always nip at my heels if I was a little late, just thinking I was an intruder. But he always seemed to brighten up my day. First thing I would see every time I entered the museum. So he will be missed.
Does anyone else want to say anything for Caesar?
Jen will do a little step forward.
Mhm.
I didn't know you very well, Caesar, but I know that you meant a lot to Mr. Treble, and I can see that you not being here is hurting him a lot, and you were taken from him too. So I promise that we're gonna find out who did this to you. And she'll sort of like look at Wilford with a little, hoping she sort of sounded a bit more enthusiastic than she felt, because to her it felt a bit.
Mhm.
Thank you.
She just sort of steps back, sort of awkwardly.
Let's put his hand on Wilford's shoulder. We'll figure this out. We'll make sure his death wasn't in vain.
Yeah.
And you see that the other Qilin are kind of flying around as well. They're kind of circling you and circling the grave that you've made as well. So, in terms of your downtime, though, is this what would you say mechanically is happening?
I would say exploring the mythos, getting that deeper connection
Okay.
with Lynn.
Okay. It's for your familiar then?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so the question, how do I prepare for the coming sage? And how would you explain that question? What does it mean?
Because mostly the Qilin are just like the signalers of like in a coming sage, so
Mm-hmm.
making sure they're kind of protected and kind of safeguarded.
Okay.
That would fit. Just kind of getting a deeper understanding of the Qilin. That way, I can understand why they're here, and how to help them with that end goal.
I think a part of you feels, especially in this moment, that they're here to protect you as well, but not just physically. But there's kind of like a mystical, maybe spiritual side of them that is also here to protect you in that realm too.
Okay.
I was gonna say, is Wilfred the sage? Does he not realize? This is like.
This is why we explore.
That's...
That'd be interesting though. And so that's the last of the downtime, and it's Jane. She has already left. She left the note that she'll be back next week, same time. And so it's getting a little bit later. I imagine the memorial was like more in the dusk. Sun was setting and it's getting low, but it's getting later, and you guys realize it's getting time to head over to the city archive. It's getting dark outside.
Okay, so do we all know what we're doing? We know our roles.
Yeah, more or less.
We know the information we need to get, right? Sure.
Yeah, but like, I just, something feels off.
Yes.
Something feels off.
Is that we're breaking into
What do you
a
mean?
building?
No, it's just, I don't know. It's fine.
It's okay, Jennifer. What is it?
No, it's just something feels off. I know this is illegal, obviously, but it feels.
Jennifer, you all see that as she says it feels, she stops talking. And she stops moving as well. If you're not looking at her, you're wondering, okay, she just...
What is this? What's going on?
Jennifer?
I'm not doing it.
What do I see? What's going on? What is doing this?
And Jennifer, I need you to face danger for me.
Okay.
Slay
You can
Queen.
see that she appears frozen, especially Wagner, but her eyes are moving. She's looks like it's pleading from the inside. So I need you to open your character sheet, Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yep, you're going to go to face danger. And what the tags that are going to help you are regarding gaining control over your mental state and your body.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you want me to explain them or just clickety click?
Which ones are you choosing? Let's see.
I was gonna go for tougher than I look.
Okay, that's perfect.
To gain control. Painfully optimistic.
Okay. even on the inside, she's like, I can get through this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's Yeah. And then I think in that sort of like moment where she does panic,
Mhm.
when she finds herself sort of able to catch her breath, it's like she just like inhales, and when she exhales, it's not that she's not Jennifer anymore, but it's like it's not even there's nothing there, and it's like it's like she can like watch it from the outside, you know, like she
Yep.
can see it happening from away
Dissociating?
from her. Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
So I was gonna use. So I was gonna say no distinguishable features, but that's not the right explanation for it. But it's like how she calms herself down.
Okay.
She's not Jennifer. It's actively happening to her.
You cut out a little bit. I did not hear the end of that.
She's not Jennifer anymore. Like that's how she calms herself down. When people notice her, they notice Jennifer. So if she's not Jennifer, they don't notice her.
Okay. Got it.
And that's usually what makes her panic. So when she does concentrate and do that breath, it's like, I guess for people who don't have a rift, if they were like looking at her and then looked away, she would look like somebody else. It's to like camouflage, you know, like she's looking like something else. That's what she's doing
Okay.
when she breathes out.
So go ahead and press execute move, and then we'll let it roll.
Okay.
I'm going to invoke petrified as your weakness tag.
Ooh.
So we'll roll that.
Nice.
Oh! Jennifer,
Mhm.
you start to feel a warm liquid roll out of your nose,
Mhm.
and you break free of whatever just happened.
So what like you said like her eyes were moving?
Yeah, that was the only thing I was able to move.
So like that time, like the thing that like she sort of like focuses herself on Wagner,
Yeah.
like to ground herself. Like that's what she uses to sort of like, and then once she can move again, the first thing she does is like try to hide whatever it is that came out of her nose because she's.
You look at your hand, and there's blood on your hand.
Oh.
Whoa! That happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
She'll. What?
Are you okay? Looked like you had a stroke for a bit.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
It does?
What do you mean that happens all the time?
My
Oh,
What is this?
They wouldn't know if it did or not.
yeah.
They don't notice.
They don't know.
What is this? What was this?
Can I look through the mist again
You
to
can.
see if I? No, I can't.
Yes. No, I said you can.
Okay, yeah, slay. Okay, that's what I mean. Okay, let me. Oh, this might be bad. Yeah, whatever. Hello.
Perfect.
Uh,
So it's a success with the complication. I'm going to say your investigation exposes you to danger. But go ahead and answer your question, and then I'll tell you what happens.
I want to know. So then that then that means that you have to tell me the answer. So I'm so excited. Okay. Haha, I get the answer. So what? Do I want to ask what or who?
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Who did that to her? Because I feel like it didn't look normal, and I don't know if we can notice I don't know if we noticed the blood in enough time. But if I saw blood from her nose, I probably would have been like, "Oh shoot, that's."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you can see if you're looking beyond the mist, you saw and you can go back in time. So I'm going to incorporate that a little bit because this just happened a few seconds ago. You look back in time into the mist and you see multiple figures holding on to Jennifer so she couldn't move. And there was one that had like its hands wrapped around her neck as well. And it was stopping her from breathing, or it looked like it was choking her.
Okay.
And the one that's choking her turns around and looks at you.
I immediately go, what is it? I just like,
And that's where we'll end the session for today.
No.
No, Maya, you kill me right now. You come at me right now. You kill me.